How's it going, fabulous TAs? In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 tips for reducing back to work anxiety. Returning to work after the Christmas or winter break is extra tricky. Once the busy part of Christmas is over, we get used to being able to get up when we want, wear what we want, eat what we want, go out when we want, or not go out at all. And this all makes returning to work feel extra unpalatable. So in this video, I give you 3 tips to help you make that tricky transition from being all cozy at home to being back in the madness of the classroom. But first, just a little bit about me, if you don't know me. My name is Lauren Reesner, and I was a TA one-to-one HLTA for 20 years. I now create books, worksheets and videos to help you be a teaching assistant working at your most confident best. And to help me get my videos out to as many teaching assistants as possible, please give this video a thumbs up. It will only take you a second and you'll be helping your fellow TAs. Thank you. Here are 3 tips for coping with return to work anxiety. 1. Be kind to yourself on the first few days back at work. I mean, you should be kind to yourself all the time, but particularly on the first few days back at work, by making sure your time at home before and after work is as easy as possible. You can do this by making sure you have everything ready for work, including the clothes that you'll wear, so that you're not searching for stuff first thing in the morning. Get up 15 minutes earlier to give your brain time to adjust back to your work routine without rushing around. If you have children that still need your help to get ready for school, make sure everything they need for the morning is ready before they go to bed too. And plan your evening meals so that you are not having to shop after school, and make them easy to do so that you have the maximum amount of downtime once your day at work is over. I mean, this is all stuff that you know, but I'm hoping that by saying it, it will actually motivate you and push you into actually doing it. It's no good we know stuff, but if we don't do it, we may as well not know it. Tip 2. Decide what you are prepared to do at work in your first week and what you're not prepared to do. I mean, this could just, also go on beyond the first week, but it will certainly help you in your first week if you follow these instructions, this advice. Because when returning to work after Christmas is extra tricky. You'll have the motivation to make changes to your work practices. Maybe you've been thinking this for a long time, that you need to make some changes. Well, this difficulty in returning to work, not really wanting to do it, will give you the motivation to make those changes. So make the decision that you're only going to work your designated hours from now on. I mean, what's wrong with that? They only pay you for a certain number of hours. Make the decision that you're not going to do any schoolwork at home. Imagine the amount of time you'll free up for yourself and spend more time with your family or friends. Or if you feel you really must do something extra that is unpaid at work, decide whether to go in earlier in the morning or to stay later in the afternoon. But don't do both and set a limit. Tip 3. Understand that if you are feeling anxious about returning to work, it's important to know why. Is it just the normal kind of anxiety that you've probably been prone to all your life and is more to do with the change from being at home to going back to work? You probably also feel this anxiety on a Sunday about going back to work on a Monday. But once you're back at work, you mainly enjoy it. So if this is the case, then instead of tuning into your anxiety, excuse me, just need a drink of water. Yeah, instead of tuning into your anxiety, which will only create more anxious thoughts and feelings, Repeatedly tell yourself that you are always fine when you are back at work. By saying this to yourself over and over, you will retrain your brain to have this thought as its default. So it's a matter of keep telling yourself, excuse me, I will be fine, rather than telling yourself, oh no, this feels bad, I don't want to go. Or is it the kind of anxiety that makes you feel like you need to get away from your fellow humans? This type of anxiety is probably due to your personality being more introvert, meaning that in your downtime, you need to be more solitary. It's likely that during the school day, you are not getting the chance to recharge and regroup because whether you're in the classroom, in the playground, in the dinner hall, or in the staff room, you're always around other humans. And in actual fact, if you've got a more introvert personality, it doesn't mean you're shy and retiring. It just means that you need time to yourself throughout the day. So even if you have small snippets of time, like, just taking yourself off to the stock room, sitting in your car to have your lunch, that kind of thing, that will help. I do actually have a video, go and look for it, and that will tell you more about the introvert personality at work. Or is it the kind of anxiety that has gotten worse as you've grown older? If you are a woman in your 40s or 50s, this could be due to the perimenopause or the menopause. There are a couple of ways you can approach this. You can consult your GP to find out where your hormone levels are and ultimately discuss HRT, which many women say help reduce their anxiety levels and tolerance of being at work. Or you can use it as a sign to change course and find a job that you will find more tolerable, which is exactly what I did. I eventually found being in school, I just couldn't do it anymore. And this is why I do what I do now. So to recap, you can reduce your return to work anxiety by 1, being kind to yourself by preparing in advance and making your home routines as simple as possible. 2, deciding what you are prepared to do at work and what you're not prepared to do. And 3, knowing the exact cause of your anxiety and acting accordingly. And lastly, whatever you do, avoid beating yourself up about your anxiety. It's actually perfectly normal, and for many of you, it will be just a little sign that a change of routine is coming up and your brain just wants to make sure you're prepared for it. Now, if this has been a lot to take in and you'd like to be able to work on reducing your return to work anxiety, I have a handy, valuable free resource that will help you do just that. You'll find it in the description section below this video. And here's how to get to the description section if you're not sure. On your phone, tap on the little V under the video to expand the description section. On your laptop, click on Show More to expand the description section, and I've given you screenshots to help you out with that. A certain amount of return to work anxiety is perfectly normal. It's there to ensure you are organised and prepared for the transition from holiday to work. If you didn't feel that anxiety, it wouldn't motivate you to do anything, would it? If you felt completely chilled and relaxed, you'd probably find yourself going to work for the first day with certain things missing because you've been so chilled about it, you haven't bothered to prepare. So that's what the anxiety is about in some cases. But if your anxiety is bigger than just needing to be prepared, then a bit more work is needed to reduce your anxiety by creating some positive changes. So you can use my valuable free resource to help you make them. Please share this video with your TA colleagues. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that you know when I've created a new video to help TAs work at your most confident best. And here are 2 more TA in Controlled videos. Which one will you choose?